Hello again. I do not know what happened, and I'm so sorry I lost so many of you, but I'm back to talk about facing yourself. So, as I was saying, if you were catching me before, facing yourself is a key to living on this place, this planet, this earth, this world, this universe. And when we get it, our life really changes. It changes into, oh, we feel so much better. We're happier. We're more joyful. When I really get something, my life gets easier. And when I'm trying to figure it out, it's all really, really tough, right? So I'm just giving this to you. Start on your mat first thing in the morning and face yourself. Now, I was saying that I haven't always done that. I would bring everybody else's problems, the world problems, anybody but me to my mat. And a couple years ago, I cleared that out and I started facing myself. And whoa, once I did that and really looked at my beliefs that were driving my thoughts, that were hooking up in my body, butt cheek, right? Control, then I could start to release. And as I started to release what I was hanging on to, controlling, afraid of, angry about, then as that released, I could really feel my own flow and where it wanted to go. So my own energy, where it wanted to go, what I wanted to do. I knew my gifts and talents, and magically the universe lined things up for me. That's how it works. Now, the reason we don't do this, right? Hi, I'm so glad you guys came back. The reason that we don't do this is we have excuses, right? So many excuses. Like, I'm a big follower of Marie Forleo, and yesterday she did this, or the day before, I think it was Wednesday, she did this live all about her new book. But the thing that I got out of it was the excuses. Like, oh, I can't get up early in the morning. Well, okay, you can't, then you're powerless. I can't because my partner needs something. I can't because my kids need to be taken to school. I can't because my mother is in the hospital. Whatever. I can't. But if you change can't to won't, I won't get up that early in the morning. I won't because my kids. I won't because of my partner. I won't because of my mother. I won't. Then we have power, and then we have a choice. So I get up and get on my mat every morning at 5 a.m. And the reason that I do that is because I live in Hawaii and I see clients on the mainland, and sometimes I need to see them at 7 a.m. And so I want to get okay with me, right with me. I want to work out releasing my control, my anger, my fears before I meet with you. And you want me to do that too. But in your life, everybody else would benefit if you got on your mat first thing in the morning as well. Now, the really, really cool thing about facing yourself every day is that you feel a lot better. Just think about all the stuff that we do to be pain-free. And really, the truth is get on your mat first thing in the morning. It works miracles. Like, I don't take any painkillers, and I'm almost 60 years old. And I feel good all the time. Yeah. And you can too. So now if I'm feeling good, then I'm going to be happier. And my energy vibration is going to come from a place of, move it up, love, right? If I don't feel good and I'm caught in my angers and my fears and my body is achy, I'm not going to be putting out love. I'm going to be putting out fear and anger and control and all those lower emotions. And then as I do this work and I feel good and I'm putting out love, then I attract that back. And as I attract that back, and I'm using then claiming and loving my gifts and talents, then people line up to support my life. And it has happened for me in spades since I've sat on my mat. It's like a religion for me. Every day, no matter where I am. Even if I'm on an airplane, I get up and do my practice. I take my balls with me. I get up like I'm going to the bathroom and I put my legs up on stuff and stretch and breathe and move my arms around. I have no excuses. I can't is out of my vocabulary. And I rarely ever go to I won't. I don't even remember the last time I was at I won't with my daily practice because it's too beneficial. So let's see if anybody has any questions, and then we'll go into a little bit of a practice around it. I'm so glad you guys all came back. Let's see. Brenda finally got the latest live. Awesome. Beth Myers. My mom always used to say, can't never did anything. Love this message, right? Can't. Oh my gosh. Yep. Can't is powerless. So let's all do this little practice. Actually, I'm going to give you two today. To actually maybe three little things to make this a little bit easier. So I find when I don't want to get to my mat, which never happens, it used to happen, it's because I'm not seeing clearly. I'm not understanding that it's not their fault. I'm not understanding that I'm a victim of anything, that they're my responsibility, that I need to please them. I wasn't seeing clearly that it all started with me. So this week's practice is all about seeing clearly. So we're going to work on doing that right now. So take your right fingers, like two of them, and you're going to squirt them with whatever you wash windows with. I use vinegar, and I highly recommend that because we're going to go into organic matter here. Don't use Windex, but if you want to, you can think of Windex. And you're going to squirt it, imaginary squirt, and then you're going to just clean. You're going to start cleaning that third eye. Now this really helps me, and sometimes when I believe that I am somebody's victim, and I can still get that because it was such a habit, I just go in and give this a good scrub. And it's like cleaning a windshield or a window that's full of crud. You can't really see clearly until you've cleaned it. Now you might kind of brush that off and go back in if you want to. And I also like sometimes there's goop on there and I just need to really scrub a certain area. You can do that too until you feel like you've really cleaned. Like this is the window to your soul. So clean it so that you're really clear, and then just sit there for a moment and notice. Can you feel that energy? Nice, right? So then we can see a bit clearer. Now, another thing, I do not have good eyesight. It's hereditary. I started to wear glasses at when I was in second grade. But eye exercises are very helpful. So anything that we inherit, even, it is ours, it's in our body. We have to work with it. We have to face it every day. So we might as well work with what we got, right? So here we go. So I'm sitting in, my tail's down, my ribs are in, I'm rolling my inner arms out, my head and neck are loose and free just on the top of my spine. And I hold my chin steady. And we're going to inhale, do nothing. Exhale, look straight up at the ceiling. Inhale, do nothing. Exhale, you're going to look straight down at the floor. Inhale, do nothing. Exhale, you're going to look right. Inhale, do nothing. Exhale, you're going to look left. Inhale, do nothing. And then look back at center. And just soften your eyes for a moment. In fact, we're going to rub our hands together. and put the warmth over our eyes. And just release and feel. Just feel for a moment. So when we see clearly, and the best way to see clearly is to do some cleaning of the eyes and then get on your mat and just face yourself. And like I face, like, who am I controlling? My butt cheek is hurting. My lower back is hurting. Who or what am I giving myself away to? Or is it myself, my left side? Am I controlling myself? Am I giving myself away because of myself? I feel my belly and like, am I really feeling powerful today, or do I need to stoke that fire? I can feel my heart. Is it open or is it closed? I can sense my neck. Is there tension there? And do I need to release that tension so I can vibrate out my energy into the world? And of course, I always like to honor my ancestors and I respect my parents and connect with that which is greater than me. So let's all do this week. Do these little exercises. You can do them wherever you are. It's super easy. Sometimes I'm just doing this and people don't even know what I'm doing, right? You can just look up and down and side to side while you're sitting in the grocery store line. I mean, just do these things because life gets so much easier. So let me see if you guys have any comments or questions. Fabulous energy. Oh, Michelle Gunn, I'm so glad you're here. So you guys check out the Ageless Movement practice at agelessmovemore.com this week, and let me know on this private Facebook page how you're doing at Ageless membership practice, I think, on Facebook, whatever it's called. We're here together, right? Thanks so much. So good to be with you. So clean those eyes out and have a wonderful day. Get on your mat every morning this week. That's a challenge. And notice the difference on how your days go. Bye.